Sudden Death is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Kino Lorber. It can be found as the slipcover edition, available at your online retailers. In the long line of Die Hard clones, Sudden Death I feel is one of the stronger efforts. Jean-Claude Van Damme makes a good protagonist, but it's definitely Powers Booth that brings the gravitas in the role of the villain. Rewatching this film after a few decades, I think it holds up extremely well and delivers a solid amount of action. If you find yourself craving some 90s action films, I would certainly give this one a watch. Sudden Death on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. According to Kino Lorber, Sudden Death on 4K's transfer comes from a 16-bit 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negative. The source looks relatively blemish-free, only a few instances of specks here and there. It was nothing too egregious, and it didn't detract from my overall enjoyment. Bit rates typically hovered over the 60s for most of the runtime. Film grain looked light and only appears slightly heavier in darker scenes. Speaking of, admittedly it's been about 25 years or so since I last watched the film, so I couldn't fully remember if the level of darkness was always this way. The dimly lit scenes sprinkled throughout the film seemed almost too dark and often would swallow up detail completely. Pretty much any scene inside the owner's box exhibited this trait, as well as many other moments during the film's runtime. Whether this was intentional or not, once again, I'm not entirely sure, as my memory of the old DVD transfer is somewhat fuzzy. As for the palette, Dolby Vision allows colors a slight bit of boldness, but doesn't enhance it unnaturally. Moments involving fire, fireworks, or the red and blue police lights do look pretty sharp. Skin tones lean warm, but still natural. As far as what the 4K resolution brings to the table, it does offer a better clarity overall to the picture. I wouldn't say the image is razor sharp, and there is some soft focus shots here and there, but details certainly have more depth. Sudden Death on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 as well as a DTS 2.0 audio mix. For the 5.1, this is a surprisingly energetic and robust audio presentation. This track has a serious bit of heft to it, especially in regards to the LFE. Explosions, fireworks, and even some of the in-hockey action will put your subwoofer through a bit of a workout. It's never shy, and it definitely makes itself known when in-film moments call for it. The surrounds also have a plentiful array of immersive audio cues, most of which consist from the various crowd excitement during the hockey match. But there is also some sporadic ambience and atmospheric elements that also push through regularly. Everything up front sounds great with clear dialogue through the center, and the audio from the front speakers is done well. There were no audio source issues, and the track was clean from start to finish. I listened to about 20 minutes or so of the 2.0 track. It's fine overall, it's presented well, but honestly, I prefer the more immersive elements from the 5.1. The only new extra is a brand new audio commentary from film historian Mike Leader and UK cult movie director Ross Boyask. I listened to about 30 minutes or so, and the two seem fairly knowledgeable about the film, and they're clearly fans, so I feel it's worth a listen. Legacy content also included interviews from Jean-Claude Van Damme, Powers Booth, and more. And there's also about 7 minutes or so of behind-the-scenes footage. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Sudden Death on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. Generally speaking, the picture does show a nice enhancement and it benefits from all the perks associated with a typical 4K release. The palette looks good. The darker scenes, however, appear a little too dark for my liking, but the overall benefits outweigh the negatives. If you're a fan, I would certainly recommend the 4K. For the audio, I scored this one an A. I was very impressed with the overall presentation, and it definitely sounds better than most other films made from the same era. Explosions hit with authority, and surround activity is plentiful and engaging. Overall, I was very happy with this DTS 5.1. And for the extras, I graded them a C-. Nothing really too exciting as far as legacy content goes, but the new audio commentary is worth a listen. Even though most of the bonus materials don't go too much in depth, there is an appetizer or two that's worth looking into. So that is my review of Sudden Death on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.